What is up? It's your girl Maya, enjoying the breeze outside. So in this video, this is the last video, okay? It's not the last video like forever, but it's the last video of this credit building series, okay? And what we're gonna talk about is improving your credit score, okay? Simply put, okay? That's what it's gonna be. Improving your score. My advice is to consider different ways of improving your score. And the tips I gave you in the beginning works with good credit, poor credit, no credit. Okay, it works on all of that. There are things on bad credit that's not there on things with people who have no credit.
These mosquitoes ain't about that life.
Let me live my life. Mosquitoes, y'all ain't right. Let's go. So what I'm gonna do is repeat those things here again because we learn through repetition. And I gave it to you in the beginning, so I want to give it to you in the end so that you can remember it. Number 1, pay your bills on time. Not just your credit card bills and loans, but your student loans, your car loans, but also your rent, your utilities, okay, your phone bills, etc., etc. Whatever you're paying monthly, pay it on time. Number 2, pay off your debt to keep low balances. Lenders like to see your credit utilization ratio below 30%. And I said that before. People with the best credit have low ratios. It shows that you know how to manage your money and that you can get money, okay, and not spend it all at once. Here's an example. Let's say the total of all your credit cards that you have is $10,000. So you want to keep that below 30%. So to keep it at 20%, okay? The total amount that you have to spend on all of those cards is $2,000. 30%, $3,000, okay? Yes, you have $10,000, but you only need to spend $3,000 because it shows that you can manage your credit well. However, I specifically, me, Maya, okay, do not recommend you paying off any of your collections, okay? And those are the credit cards that you haven't paid, okay, or bills that you haven't paid that have went to collections and now the bill collector's calling you like, hey, you gonna pay this? I advise you not to pay those off after they already went to collections. I'm out here getting ate up by mosquitoes for y'all, but simply because it will not improve your credit score. The reason being is this: once you pay off that debt, it will still remain on your credit card for 6 more years from the date you made that payment. So basically, you're increasing the length or the amount of time that it stays on your credit report. Credit stays on your report, you know, for 7 years from the date it was reported. So by not paying it, okay, here's my logic here. By not paying it, yeah, you may get a lot of phone calls, a lot of letters in the mail saying, if you don't pay this, we're gonna send this to collections. Y'all ain't scaring me. I know what the business is. Go ahead, send it to collections. They will come for you, okay, is all I'm saying. But don't be scared, because eventually, it's in those 7 years, it's gonna get removed from your credit report anyways. So you paying it is not gonna remove it. So hopefully that makes sense. All I'm saying is, they gonna call you, they gonna come for you, okay? And they gonna send you letters in the mail, and they gonna blow up your phone from all different types of phone numbers, okay? But the point is, it doesn't matter if you pay it off or not. It's still gonna remain on your credit card for that your credit report for that length of time. So why pay it off? It doesn't, in my mind, it doesn't make any logical sense. But you do whatever you want to do. but that's just my perspective of it. The third thing I want you to remember when improving your credit is to open accounts as needed, meaning only open accounts if you really need it. Just because you're receiving all of these pre-approved offers doesn't mean you need to apply for every single one of them. They sent me a black card in the mail. And yes, it was tempting. It was very tempting. But I didn't apply for it because I particularly didn't like the terms, first and foremost. My camera's shaking. But, it wasn't something I was interested in diving into at that time. Maybe later on down the line, your girl might get a black card, but right now, it's not for me. But opening a lot of accounts, is not a good idea because it's unnecessary credit that tempts you, okay, to overspend and accumulate more debt. So that's why I say it's tempting, but please, please, please do not do it. Don't do it, fam. The fourth thing that I want you to remember in building your credit is to not close credit cards and that you are not using. Do not close those credit cards, okay? Keep those credit cards active. Keeping those credit cards open, as long as they're not costing you any type of hidden fees or monthly fees, is a good way to build your credit. It's a smart idea. And here's why. Closing an account may increase your credit utilization ratio. And the reason being is because now you have lower credit because that account has been closed, so you no longer are available to that credit. So now your amount that you have available is lower. The fifth thing I want you to remember is beware of inquiries. Okay, I spoke about that, but I'm about to get into it. So when you're applying for new credit, okay, that act requires a hard inquiry on your credit report. Too many hard inquiries can negatively affect your credit score. And these hard inquiries that I'm talking about remains on your credit report for 2 years. So let me just break down what a hard inquiry is and a soft inquiry, because they are not the same. So a hard inquiry is when a lender pulls your credit, when you're applying for a credit card, a mortgage, or any type of loan. And they typically have to have your authorization, your signature, whatever, to approve this type of pull on your credit report, okay? So that is what a hard inquiry is. A soft inquiry is when you check your own credit or when a lender checks to pre-approve you for an offer. So like, let's say, for example, you go in a store and you're buying something and the cashier asks you, hey, would you like to apply for our store card? And you can say da-da-da-da-da, whatever it is. That is a soft inquiry, okay? Because you're not signing anything. You're just checking to see if you're going to be approved. These type of inquiries really don't impact your credit score. Not like a hard inquiry where you're signing papers and you're saying, I approve this credit, okay? Or you're signing a mortgage for a mortgage or a car loan. Whatever it is, those are hard inquiries. So beware of how many of those you're accumulating, because too many of them, like I just said, will negatively impact your credit score. So here are some examples, again, of some hard inquiries that you may have not recognized that's what they are. So here we go. Mortgage application, auto loan application, credit card application, student loan application, personal loan, and apartment rental applications. And your girl has experience with every last one of these. So trust and believe. Your girl knows. So I gave you the hard. Now let's give you the soft. Checking your credit score. Pre-qualified credit cards. Pre-qualified insurance quotes. And employment verification or background checks. And there are others that can show up as either hard or soft. Those are just some of the typical main ones, okay? But there are others such as your cable bill, your utilities, okay? Your internet service, your phone bill. All of those providers check your credit as well. So if you check your credit report and there's something on there that you know you didn't do yourself, in other words, a sign of identity theft, or maybe somebody, you know what, I'm not going to get into that. A sign of identity theft. Just know that that's what you're looking for when you're looking at your report, okay? Spot those inaccuracies. I recommend that if it's something you didn't do, that you report it to the main bureaus who you got your credit report through, which is Equifax, okay, TransUnion, and the other one that has slipped my mind right now. But just consider disputing those, especially those hard inquiries that are done without your permission. And all of this, the disputing, all of it can be done online. Go to the actual bureaus, the 3 major bureaus website, TransUnion, Equifax, and the other one that continuously slips my mind. Experian. Yeah, that's it. Experian. The main thing I want you to get from these videos is to know that rebuilding your credit, it takes time, okay? It ain't gonna happen overnight. I know that we like to see things happen immediately like that. It don't work like that. It takes time. There are no shortcuts. And trust and believe that your girl knows there are no shortcuts, because I've been there. I done that. So know that it takes time, okay? It may take a year. It may take 2 years, depending on how well you use the things in this video that I'm giving to you. Depending on you using this knowledge as a tool to help you manage your money, to help you manage your credit. If you want to know more about credit building, you know, do the research. If you want to know more from me, hit me up in the comments. I'm always open to answer any question that anyone has, okay? Hit me in the comments. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button while you're at it, and that bell notification so that you're notified when these videos are getting uploaded. But the bottom line is this, okay? This is the bottom line in this whole video series. Your credit score plays a huge role in your financial well-being, okay? It plays a major role. So take time to build your credit score before applying for major things, you know? Take the time to build it. Learn about it. Research it. Do what you need to do so that you know what you need to know about managing money and your credit, because nobody taught me this. I had to learn on my own, from experience, from losses and from gains. But by learning, okay, and by doing it first, you improve your chances, okay? You improve your chances at being approved for what you need and what you want. Again, I thank you for watching these videos. I enjoy making videos. I really do. I am enjoying the sunlight. You know, it's giving me life right now. But anyways, I thank you for watching. Come back to my channel. Subscribe to this channel. I do appreciate you. Go back and watch these videos as many times as you need so that it can be ingrained in your brain about building credit and increasing your knowledge about why money is a tool and how to use it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great day. I love you. Peace.